Dawson's Rambles.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Ryder here with a quick little news update video for you. We have Super Sentai news and Power Rangers news. Kind of minor yet major news at the same time. Not major, let's tone it down. I mean, the first one is kind of. We got our first official trademark look at the name of next year's Sentai, which is Mashin or Mashin Sentai Kirameiger. Don't call them Kira. So, you know, it's all very rough at this point because usually when we get it, we go through several different renditions before we discover exactly how to pronounce it, how it's spelled, exactly what it means. Right now, some of the rough translations are like with demons, advancing demons, and Kira means like shining, so it could have something to do with demons. I don't want to say anything too concrete yet because you never know. Like I said, we usually go through those phases. Like last year, remember, we thought they were going to be Dragon Knights, but there was some truth to that because we got partly night themed, and there was something about that Japan thinks dragons are dinosaurs or something. Do they think Jurassic Park is a dragon movie? And like, there's usually a couple different renditions as we iron out the details. Sometimes a bit of what the early speculation ends up being true, but other stuff means different. I mean, demons is in there. Maybe they mean our personal demons. Maybe it's a psychiatry Sentai. I don't know. But the idea of that sounds cool. I think I saw somebody throwing around, I don't know if it was speculation or translation, because again, I don't know full Japanese, but it would be like about machine demons. I mean, that could just literally mean like all the cars so fast as a demon. Grease lightning, I don't think they ever described grease lightning as a demon. Actually, that could be really cool, like vehicle-based demons or demon-based vehicles where maybe they'd have like evil, they wouldn't be evil though because it's Sentai, but you know what I mean. Like a kind of edgier version of like the engines from Go Onja. I think it would be cool to have another one that was sort of tech and creature based, like a little bit of mixing the more mythological or animal based with a tech or, you know, vehicle based one. I think that could be cool. But we know Sentai's continuing for another year for sure. No Sentai has canceled rumors. That happens every year. I mean, the last few years Sentai struggled a bit, so it's a little bit more in trouble in certain areas, but that happens like every year. Like if the trademark's not found like day and date of the last year, they're like, it's getting replaced by Metal Hero, because that makes sense because Metal Hero's totally winning right now. That's cool news. I'll keep you guys updated the more news we find out about it, but the idea of anything sort of demon or possible mythological based or even mixed with tech sounds cool with me. You know, can't wait to see the suits. We're hitting that time of year fairly soonish. We'll be seeing that. The other one is sort of this week in No Duh news. We got pretty much final confirmation, unless there ends up being a sharp left turn in some other area, that Power Rangers Beast Morphers Season 2 is going to be called just Power Rangers Beast Morphers. There's no Super Beast Morphers, there's no like Beast X Morphers like I speculated or something, like if they were to do a title, and there's no secondary title. So I'm very happy about that. Like I've said, I don't think that the name Super being there was the reason for the quality. Like, I think if Dino Charge or Supercharge was just called Dino Charge and Super Ninja Steel was just called Ninja Steel, it still would have been just as bad. I feel like there's this mentality that people thought the word being there somehow caused it, like some sort of karma. But I'm glad that that's done. I didn't even necessarily mind them giving a secondary title to it, but the fact that they kept using Super, like even the most casual kid viewers probably caught on to how dumb that was. I've always described it as like the way whenever we see the new Sentai, people will immediately begin speculating what would it be called in Power Rangers, and usually a placeholder name is like whatever the theme name is, Force, and it's kind of like a running joke, but then like Super's like if the running joke was just real. So, Super in the name. Like I said, I wouldn't have minded it being something else, like Beast X could have been kind of cool, but I'm glad it's just normal because I don't think it's necessary. I kind of got the reason they did it in some instances because they wanted to create more excitement going into the second year and have the toy packages be new and some new stuff to make kids think it's even more new. So like I always said, if they had to do that, and they couldn't think of a title for like Super or Ultra or whatever that didn't make sense, why not just have a secondary title? Because many series have done that where it'll be like, you know, Ben 10 Galactic Monsters or something. So that way you get new toy packaging, represents sort of a new arc, but you don't have to fundamentally change why the team is called something different or something like that. But I'm glad they just left it the same. I know that the situation is different in terms of different company, different products, different release schedule, lots of different variables. But I would be kind of curious to find out how different the toy sales are in terms of growth and steadiness between Beast Morphers and any of the Super seasons, and just how much of a difference titling it something different made. Like, would the Beast Morphers toys for Season 2 sell any different than the Super toys because they had Super in the name. Like, the only one that honestly really, I think, gave that this is a new season excitement was Super Megaforce because they had new suits and they prominently used them in there. But everything else, I mean, there was a couple power-ups, but it was clear it was the same season. And by the way this was confirmed was that Kmart, of all places, wound up putting up some of our first Season 2 figures in the form of the Nutcracker figures for the Beast X Red and Blue, as well as Robo Enter, or Robo Blaze, which confirms that we'll be getting Enter's second suit, which I had no doubts that suit would be in the show, just in what form. Like, I kind of speculated maybe it'd be Evox or something, but so it's going to be Blaze somehow. I don't know if it'll be Evil Avatar again, Robo Copy, maybe Blaze just decides Evil was for him, but that's cool. I'm glad that's happening. But what do you guys think? Are you excited for the new Sentai, of the new potential demon theme? What would you like to see from the new Sentai? Are you happy we're doing it with the Super title? I don't think there's anybody that's upset we're getting rid of the Super title, to be honest. I'd be shocked. Like, if you are, like, let me know, because I'm curious. Because, like, again, as long as the show's good, that type of stuff annoyed me. So if the show was amazing and it was still called Super, that wouldn't matter. But I'm definitely glad that it's at least done away with that. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comments as usual. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell so you can get notifications for all my videos. Till next time, Dawson Ryder, signing out.